mothers would not even let us go next door.
Right.
For you to go next door, she had to know your mother. Your mother had to have a relationship with her. They had to know the whole family, the uncle, the grandmother, the sister, the cousin. You would not go over to somebody's house that you just met yesterday.
Yes. Right.
We was protected back then. And back then, it was called you trying to stamp my style. That's what they say today. You not allowing me to be me. You're not allowing me to be me. The generation of today give their children too much freedom.
Yes.
Give them too much freedom. When you give them all that freedom, you open up the door for the enemy to come in and raise havoc in those young people's lives. And then you're wondering what happened to Johnny or Rose. You have allowed them now to go too far. I am sitting and I'm standing in the midst of a generation. As I look at you all, face by face, every month we come out here, I always say this one thing. I didn't come to teach you nothing. I merely come here to encourage you and to strengthen you through the word of God. But I can sit at every one of y'all feet and y'all can teach me something. Because just because I turned 55 years old yesterday, that does not mean that I know everything. This generation is not teachable. They don't want to be teachable. They don't want you to tell them nothing. And when they hit the brick, then they come back to you to try to get some help. It is too late. My mother used to say, when you make your bed, lay in it.
Make your bed hard, lay
in it. Lay in it. Lay in it. Nobody want to listen anymore. Nobody want to pay attention. So here we see Solomon now is encouraging us. The key word in Ecclesiastes is vanity. The futility, the emptiness of trying to be happy apart from God. You cannot be happy apart from God. It cannot be done. It cannot be done. You cannot be happy apart from God. A lot of the stuff in this world is just vanity. Vanity. When we go, we ain't taking none of that stuff with us. Solomon was the wisest, richest, most influential king in Israel. History looked at life under the sun in Ecclesiastes 1:9 and Ecclesiastes 1:12. And from the human perspective, declare it all to be empty. Power, popularity, prestige, pleasure, nothing can fill the God-shaped void in man's life but God himself. It's not how many likes you have on Facebook. It's not how many numbers of friends you have on Facebook. None of that stuff makes no difference. It doesn't make no difference. And a lot of people that go on Facebook, they get more depressed when they go on there because they look at everybody's life and they see everybody looking good and everybody having this and having that, and now they feel that their life is nothing. The devil is a liar. You cannot compare yourself to another person that you see. Because first of all, you don't see what's going on behind closed doors. You cannot tell how that person is looking. See now, they can dress nice in front of you, but you don't know what's going on in their life. You don't know what's going on in their bodies. You don't know what's going on in their families. You don't know nothing. All you see is camera action. That's all you see. You don't see nothing else behind that. Because first of all, some of us live in a lie. My granddaughter taught me something last week. We went out to get something at a store. And I told her I was just going to go get one thing in the store. So she looked at me and she said, Mom, you ain't going to just get one thing. You say that all the time. I said, no, but just get one thing this time. Watch, just one thing. So I go in to the store and I picked up that one thing that I want, but my eyes caught other things. So I started wondering now and picking up some other stuff. And she looks at me and she put her little hand like this. And she said, Mom, you said you was only going to come in here for one thing. But there you go again. You know what, Mama? You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself, Mama. You're lying to yourself. So I looked at her and I said, I'm lying to myself. She said, yeah, you're lying to yourself because you said you was only coming for one thing. So yourself, which is your mind, told you one thing, but then when you get in here, it spoke back to you again and said more things. So you're lying to yourself. I laughed that whole day. I laughed. I looked at her. And I said, Amelia, I said, you said what? I said, yes, Mama, you lying to yourself. You lying to yourself. So, yeah, and she did, because I had to preach that Sunday. And she said to me when she said that, she said, if I have to preach, that's what I'm going to tell the people. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. So that Sunday, I said, okay, come on, get on the mic. Tell them what you're going to say. So she got up there and she sure did. You're lying to yourself. And my mother lying to herself too. Because when she goes shopping, she just don't pick up one thing. So you're lying to yourself too. But little children, we dismiss their voices.
Yes.
You know, we dismiss them. Not to say that this generation is not smart. Not to say that this generation has advanced us in many things. Because believe me, they can teach us some stuff.
Yeah.
When I don't know how to use our computer, I got to call my son. Come help me. But one thing we don't want them to lose is the relationship with God. Israel. It says Israel. When they came through the Red Sea, because you know some of them died out because of the sin that they did. But then when you read the Bible, it always says, but the next generation did not know God. So our responsibility is to teach the next generation, even if they don't want to accept it. Now, there was things when I was coming up, I just didn't understand. I didn't understand certain things. I don't know what mom is talking about. I don't know what grandma is talking about. But you know what I never did? I never disrespect them. I never disrespected them. Even if I did not understand, I stood right there and, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes. I listened. And I realize now that I'm older, a lot of the stuff that they was telling me is all coming up. A lot of the stuff that they was telling me and trying to teach me is all coming up. It's all coming up. So yes, enjoy your life. Have a good time.
Yes.
Live what you want to live.
Yes.
Drink what you want to drink. Eat what you want to eat. Do whatever you want to do. But remember this one thing. If God is not in your life, you ain't going nowhere. But the bottom, you ain't going nowhere. You see, so let us live our life unto God. Let us live worthy of His calling in our life.
Yes.
Let us be the light of example to the world. Let us be the salt that when we walk into different areas, because of our lifestyle, we become now a flavor where people can join us and they can feel the presence of God.
Yes.
Because now we become that example. You see, but make sure that God is in your life.
Amen.
And don't become so consumed with the things in this world that now you start to doubt. You start to push God at the side. You don't want to know nothing about Him. you just sick and tired of all that you going through and he haven't been there for you, that's what a lot of us say. And there are times we do get discouraged. And those things do happen. But get up from that place. Get up from that mentality that you feel that you will never make it out or you will never make it.
Yeah.
Get out of that mentality and think positive about yourself.
Yeah.
God don't make junk. And you are not a junk and you are not trash. You are somebody.
Yeah.
If somebody told you when you was younger that you will never be nothing and you are just like this one or just like that one, you don't believe that stuff. Because when God created you, he created you with a purpose.
Yes.
But for you to find out that purpose, you have to get back in God.
Yes.
You have to seek his face.
Yes.
You have to give your life to the Lord.
Yeah.
And make sure he's the captain of your life.
Yes.
Make sure he's the one that leading and directing you. I listened to something last week. It said that last year, over 50,000 people committed suicide. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And a lot of it, they say, is mental illness. Maybe that's what they say, and that may be true. I'm not disputing that. But I do believe that a lot of it is not mental illness. I do believe that people are tired of what they're going through, and they see in their mind, the only way this can be over if I take my life. But the devil is a liar. God gave you your life, and if he gave you your life, you have a purpose. It's no reason for you to end that purpose in your life. If you want to know, go to God, find out, pray, ask God to deliver you. He will do it. He's